I knew it.
For some reason, Allison had the bright idea to do a Yui on the beach.
Oh no.
The one thing we didn't want to happen, and we've been on the beach for approximately 45 seconds. All right, here goes. It's steep. Oh! No! You guys, it's really cold. Yeah! I just need a horse on this beach now.
I love how it starts off really sexy and then turns into whatever that is.
Well, y'all, this is why I absolutely love Texas. It is the middle of winter, and I am in a bikini on a beach, swimming in the oceans with some friends and
You
some
really can't beat it.
questionable RVs.
Well, good morning, adventurers.
Good morning.
As promised, we are once again back on the road in Clementine.
Yeah.
Keep your hands on the wheel, please.
Hey, you don't have to worry about me. It's her you got to worry about.
She does not have the best alignment. Her steering wheel is about as loose as it gets. But right now we are doing a little 3-hour road trip heading from the Austin area down to Corpus Christi, which is a part of Texas we have never really seen before. You guys know that a couple videos ago we were hanging out with Philly and Keely out in West Texas. Well, they have since made their way to the Corpus Christi area, as have the travel beans.
Yeah, they're all here.
I don't know how up to date the travel beans are, but what we ended up doing was getting their van ready because it had been sitting on our property for like over a year. It was in a bit of disarray and we did not want to give them a dirty old camper van. So we cleaned the heck out of it, sanitized it, got all of our crap out of there, then we dropped it off at the airport for them and they picked it up. But yeah, so obviously this part of our year has been a little haphazard. We've been kind of going from one place to the next, but this all hinges around us wanting to go back to St. Louis to see our families more often. So that's what we've been doing. That's why we jumped back for Thanksgiving. And then right after this, we are going to jump back for Christmas.
Yep.
So the landscape of Texas is pretty dang diverse. Like in the east, you're going to find swampland. And then towards the middle where the hill country is, you're going to find rolling hills of green, even in the winter. Then when you head out west, of course, you're going to find the barren desert, these epic rock faces. But if you head south, you're going to find these beautiful sandy beaches right on the ocean. You can actually camp right on the beach, right?
Yeah, you can park right on the sands. Can't go behind the dunes because you'll get stuck. High tide apparently can also come in and potentially take you out with it. I have seen all sorts of photos on the internet of people just completely waterlogged. We're hoping we can avoid that, all three of us.
And at the very least, we're hoping we can avoid just getting all of our rigs stuck in the sand. Onward down to South Texas, we're going to meet up with Philly and Keely. We're going to meet up with the Beans, little Noah, and then we're going to hit the beach, baby. And hopefully the weather clears up because right now it is gloomy and gross and kind of rainy. Let's do it. Well, these guys told us to meet them at this Walmart and pulling in now, and I see their little rigs poking up.
I think we're in the right spot.
Well, howdy, stranger. Long time no see.
Invited you guys.
I thought you did.
Why do you always have to have the biggest rig?
Size does matter in America.
How's the tailbone?
Yeah.
It still hurts. How
Mine
about
still
you?
hurts.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
it's gonna be a long road to
We're Teal
recovery.
brothers for life.
Yeah.
You guys, guess who else is here?
It's the travel beans.
Long time, no beans.
But also more beans.
Uh-oh.
More beans.
We got an
Oh
extra
my
bean here.
God.
Extra beans growing.
Can we just
Burning
quickly
oven.
reference why I'm standing like this? It's because you told me to be cool
Yeah.
just before.
And he's doing a horrible job.
Yeah.
He's trying.
And I realize how uncool I'm feeling right now.
How are you guys finding America?
We're delighted to be
Yeah.
back.
Yeah.
We're
we've
finally
only
back
had
on the road.
One breakdown so far,
Yeah.
so that's good.
A couple
Oh.
of bozos left us a dead campervan battery.
Yeah, if I ever get my hands on those sons of
If I ever
bitches.
find them.
Also, sorry about that.
Yeah, we're very sorry.
I knew deep down I should have changed that battery, but I was like, it's still good.
Yeah.
We kept telling ourselves it's their problem now. All right, beach camping, right?
Yes,
Is that the
let's do
agenda?
it.
That's what we're
All right,
doing.
Let's do it.
Go.
Let's do it. Oh, hi.
All right, the convoy is en route. We are headed to the beach. We are headed to Padre Island, but we only have like 5-10 miles to go to get there. And then we should be able to basically drive our rigs right onto the beach. And I've got this vision of all three of us just immediately getting stuck.
I guess we'll see what happens, but at the very least, Ruby's gonna be tearing up that beach. Little 4x4 action, like this.
That's you trying to get it into gear.
That's
and
me trying
failing.
desperately, yes.
Hey, do you know the way to the beach? Is it that way? Or is it over there? I don't know. I think it's somewhere over there.
Okay, the road is ending and the beach is beginning. Boy, do I hope we don't get stuck, you guys.
According to the little map that they gave us, there's a good 5 miles that should be drivable for basically any rig, and then right after that, you have to have 4-wheel drive. So as long as we stay away from that, we should be good. This is freaking awesome though, huh?
Yeah.
Look, so cool.
Well, you guys, Eric was out getting a shot and he got stuck way behind us, so I tried to turn around to go get him, and I got stuck in the sand.
I think Ruby's tire is buckled back there, so you're basically pulling dead weight.
I just feel really dumb right now.
America's crazy. Oh, they're stuck.
No.
They're stuck.
No.
Seriously, it's been 2 minutes.
Of course these guys have got stuck. We were actually trying to guess who was it going to be that gets stuck first.
Did you say that?
Well, we just said as long as it's not us because we have children in the bag.
Okay, yeah.
For some reason, Allison had the bright idea to do a Yui on the beach.
Oh no. But you feel stupid?
Real stupid. I should have left him in my dust.
America!
So now we know there's no backing up or turning around on this beach.
All right, let's see if we can get it stuck for a second time. All right, we got unstuck, so let's see if we can find a spot.
And we disconnected Ruby, so hopefully
Yeah.
I'm good to go now.
All right, I'll drive Ruby. It's funny, you've got like packed sand, deep sand, and packed sand. So you don't want to stop in this little strip here or you're dead. We have reconvened. We got the whole convoy back together, but now we're just trying to decide on a spot to park. I mean, this is sick. You just have miles and miles and miles of open beach. This is awesome, you guys.
So cool.
Why is it when there's no like designated bays, I'm like, where do we park?
Yeah, we just can't decide. We've spent an hour trying to find a spot already.
And all 3 of us are extremely, like 3 channels are all extremely indecisive.
Yeah.
So that this is just like impossible.
You go first. No,
It
you
all
go
looks the
first.
same.
You decide. No, you decide.
I guess this is it. All right, we did it. And I think we picked the right configuration. We got like a horseshoe thing going on with Ruby right dead center.
Oh my God, it's so cool. The weather might not be the best, but it's actually not that cold out here, you guys, and it's not very windy. I think that might mean it's time to get in the water. Do we dare?
I think we dare.
I think you first.
Well, I'll gladly go first, ma'am. This hat doesn't even fit me anymore. It's like sitting on the top of my head. It's all I got,
random cowboy ensemble I've ever seen.
Wait, when in Texas. You look way better in that hat than me. You look adorable.
I'm surprised it fits my head. I thought I had a big old noggin. Yeehaw!
Yeah.
I just need a horse on this beach now.
I love how it starts off really sexy and then turns into whatever that is.
Well, it's Monty Python, you know. All right, here goes. Tip steep. No! No! That's just the tip. It's fine. You guys, it's really cold. How's it going over here?
It's going good. You guys, we've just been having an absolute blast out here, but sadly I have a lot of work that I've been putting off. So Keely's in there making pizza, Alex and Emma are off doing something, and I'm working. Well, it's not a bad place to be working, is it?
No, I mean, look at this view.
It is still completely overcast. We have barely any battery on our rig, and I have a dead laptop. But we are once again getting bailed out by our Anker laptop power bank here, and we wanted to give them a huge thanks for partnering with us on this video. This power bank outputs 165 watts, which is more than enough juice to keep our laptops charged when we're in off-grid locations like this. And I love that it has 3 USB-C ports, so you can charge a bunch of stuff at one time. But the absolute coolest feature is that it has 2 cables built right into it. Oh yeah. Listen y'all, my life is a complete mess of cables, so anything that allows me to carry less of them is worth every penny. We also keep Anker's 75-watt car charger plugged in when we're zipping around, which has this fancy little retractable cable built right into it. Before that, we'd always have a charger cable dangling around and it would get all twisted around the shifter, but no more. Anker's laptop power bank and car charger really are the perfect chargers for traveling, and we cannot recommend them enough, so definitely check them out. We'll have links to them on the screen and in the description below. Man, I thought your mic was big. God dang.
Where'd he go?
Oh, he's going back up the hill.
So we saw what looks to be a coyote off in the distance, and our lenses were no match for this beefy thing.
Well,
Look at
hello.
that. So if I know how to handle that thing.
It does take 2 hands.
All right, I think the girls are gonna hang back and chill. Noah's taking a nap. We've got some pizza dough to make, but I think that me.
Glitch out a little bit.
I don't know what is happening. I think the girls are gonna stay and chill here. We're gonna prep some pizza dough, but I think that means it is time for the boys to take out the Suzuki.
You know what that means.
Oh, time for epic slow-mo. Time for epic slow-mo rock and roll montage.
Yeah, let's see if I can actually make us look cool. Suzuki Samurai, baby! Just dust in the open beach, boys. Woo!
What happens in the samurai stays in the samurai, guys.
This is that kind of ride, huh?
Yeah.
Woo! Let's see if we can find this elusive coyote.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Or is that another dog?
Oh no, that's just a big log. Was
Oh,
it always
that's a log.
It was always a log.
Well, we thought we found the coyote, but it was a log.
Yeah, it's really, there's no airbags in this thing?
Oh, hell no. Where we're going, we don't need airbags. No, we probably do. So about 5 miles down the beach, you're gonna see this daunting yellow sign, and this is where the 4-wheel stuff begins. It's all manicured beach before that. It also says no littering, pack it in, pack it out, but I guess most people didn't get the memo because this beach is kind of dirty. You boys having fun?
I am having the most fun I've had in years. This is
I
so
need to get me
great.
one of these.
Yeah, it's so fun.
It really is.
And I'm getting in his one.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I just love how tiny it looks compared to, like, how do we all fit in there? It's like, it seems impossible.
Like I'm only 5'7".
It looks like a toy car. Well, somehow I ended up in the back, and now these guys are driving.
Is there anything like American I need to know? Like Americans do?
Oh yeah, don't press that red button, because that'll eject you right out of here.
Okay, I'm going fast straight away. Let's go! You just tell me if I'm doing something wrong and to stop. Okay. Woo! Did we get air? I did just get air. Oh shit!
Wow, is this thing clunky. Holy cow.
Boys have fun out there?
Oh, that was a blast.
That was epic.
That was so much fun.
And everybody got to drive. We didn't flip it. We didn't get stuck.
You guys all came back and with
Yeah.
all of her wheels and bits?
We're still
Yeah.
alive. I felt the wind in my hair.
Yeah, but man,
Oh.
I had to ride in the back while Alex was gunning it, and I hit my head like 5 times.
Yeah. We didn't find the coyote.
Oh, you didn't?
No. We found a log.
Yeah.
A log?
I thought it was the coyote.
Guys,
You want to redo that one?
you guys, this day just keeps getting better and better. We had a swim in the ocean, the sun poked out for a second, the boys survived their adventure, and now we're eating pizza. As you can tell, I don't make pizza often, so my dough is a little funny shaped, but Keely is a whiz in the kitchen, as you guys know, and she whipped up this dough for us. I'm gonna go put on some toppings, pop it in the oven.
Well, it's a weird looking pizza, but it also looks very delicious.
It does look delicious. Looks don't matter with pizza. It's all about the flavor.
I'm gonna say it looks like Maine.
Oh yeah, maybe that's what it is. Yeah, you know.
All right, time
Not
for a
bacon, not
pizza.
bacon.
Cheers.
Yay! Ew. Delicious fresh pizza, amazing friends. It was a nice sunset that has turned into a bit of a cloudy night, but it's still not that windy.
It's good vibes. It's a little chilly, but it's all right.
That's okay.
Yeah, Michael put my
At least we're not sweating to death.
Are you guys having a good time or what?
having the best time.
Yeah, come
Yeah.
on, you can't beat this.
If it's chilly, if that's the worst thing that happens, then I think we'll be all right.
Yeah, these guys are both using the Suzuki as a tripod. It comes in handy. So we've got a lot of room in this rig, but not enough.
Well, we used to have our 2 real chairs in here, but we just removed them and put
Because
them
we
in.
were like, oh, no one ever uses them.
Well,
And then
And
here
for
we
some
are.
reason, Allison's decided that this isn't a suitable place to
Yeah.
sit.
I think we all
Too
know the
close for
reason.
comfort.
Yeah.
But check this out, we got more pizza because we can't get enough of it. You guys made some hot chocolate. Look at this.
I know.
Amazing. Delicious.
I am
guess we
very
should
happy.
do another cheers thing.
Hell yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Lovely.
Merry
Also-
Christmas, everyone.
We brought the sand sleds and these guys are having some fun on them, but
yeah.
I'm not allowed to.
No, Eric cannot touch a sled for like another year.
Yeah, my tailbone still hurts. Oh man. Well, we had a pretty fantastic night on the beach. I slept like a baby.
I know.
Did you sleep as well as me though?
No, I don't know. I had a hard time falling asleep. I think I'm just too excited to be out here, but you could just hear the waves off in the distance. It was actually really cloudy this morning, so the
Yeah, it was
sun
super
wasn't
ominous.
too intense. Yeah.
Yeah, these guys were like, let's get up for sunrise.
And luckily, it was too cloudy for that
Yeah.
noise. I think everyone looked out their windows
Yeah,
and
they're
they were
like,
like,
"No."
nah.
So the tide came all the way up to about here, and that's where our camp is, so.
It could have been a lot worse. We did talk to a ranger who said that sometimes everyone's vehicle gets submerged.
Oh yeah.
That was not us, luckily.
Man, we need one of those. You guys have thought of everything. Shoot.
This was a gift from one of our Patreons.
Really?
It's like, yeah, that works. That's
Dang, yeah,
genius.
I'm gonna have to give me one of those.
That's what you like to hear in the morning.
They're cheering us on because the other day she didn't start many, many times. Allison and I are driving separately because we've ultimately decided that it is a very bad idea to try to pull Ruby on the sand, because if you get in soft sand at all, the RV might not get stuck, but you saw her wheels just immediately buckle and then you're just pulling dead weight. So from now on, if we're ever driving on sand, disconnect first. Well, we just stayed separate and met up at the coffee shop, and just before we pulled in, I noticed this was dragging. That's our electrical connector, and it just got completely annihilated. Might still work. Maybe it's still good. Oh, idiots.
You know, it's funny, Eric was driving behind me and I was like, well, the cables must be fine. He hasn't said anything.
I didn't notice until the very end. Hey, it still fits in there. It might still work. Oh, we have light. Still works. Well, y'all, we had a pretty dang incredible time beach camping with all these guys, but the fun has come to an end because we have to head back up to Missouri for Christmas.
Yeah, all the holidays are coming. Everyone's scattering about. But then, coming back together?
Yeah,
yes?
what are you guys thinking? January? Coming back, huh, maybe?
I'm definitely tempted.
We
Yeah.
say a lot of things. And
Yeah,
then we
yeah,
never do
that
it.
is
So
true. We do that too. Yeah. But you guys for sure in January, right?
We'll be here.
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, we're here.
Okay, so we'll get the gang back together.
The Friendship RV Gang Squad for
do it.
life.
Oh yeah, show them your tattoo. You got that tattooed, right?
Yeah, right.
Right on your butt.
We've all got it.
Guess what, you guys? We forgot to record an ending once again.
I feel like we went years without forgetting, and now every other video we
Yes.
forget it, you guys.
But yeah, everyone has parted ways. Those guys are back in the UK. We are back up in Missouri. We're gonna be hanging here for the holidays. Maybe have a couple little videos coming up. And then 2026. Who knows?
Anything goes, because we have exactly this many things planned. Nothing, not a thing past Christmas Day. Oops.
But I think that's it, because I literally have to upload this right now.
Right now. Okay, well with that, goodbye adventures.
We'll see you on the road.